Okay, so now you learn your third pattern, the two versions of the third pattern of our scales, full scales in the key of C major. Now let's take a look at the one octave C major and one octave A natural minor scales contained within. So here we go. Let's go for it. So quick review on that scale. Again, there's two versions. If you're not sure about this, go back to the other lesson and work on that. So here we go. There's that little shift version. And here's the second version. There you go. So if you need some review on that, go back to that lesson and work on that first before digging into this. So let's take a look at our C major scale, one octave major scale contained within first. And there's actually two of these. So you just got to find your C. Hopefully you know right where the C is. If not, E, F, G, A, B, C. There's your C. And you're just going to play through that scale, starting on C, and you're going to end on C. So it's a good idea to actually say the note names. So we go C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. So we're using that first version of our full scale. Again, one more time. C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. So we went C to C, and then do it backwards. You don't have to say the note names backwards. You just got to remember this is where you started. So that's your first octave of the C major scale. So make sure you got that nice and solid. Now, let's go ahead and look at the alternate version. This is using our other scale. Same thing. C, D, E, F, G, A. But now we're going to play the B over here. And then back to this note. C. C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. And do it backwards. There you go. There's your one octave C major scale in the lower position. Now where was your C up here? Right here. If you need to, just use this to find it. C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. So we're going to start right here, and we're going to play from there. Play up that scale, the rest of the scale. C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. So it starts there, ends on that last note. Again, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. C, you don't have to do it backwards, just starts there. You just got to remember that's a C, that's a C, and you can travel in that scale between there. So with this particular one, we're not using that note or that note, which are the same note. We're starting right from here, so there is no second version of this. That works on both versions. So there you go. There's your C2 one octave patterns in the key of C major. Other version, and of course backwards. And here's the second one. Here's your C majors. Now the A natural minor, starting A. Just go up to A again. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A. So you start in here and in here. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A. Not bad, huh? So there's no that note isn't involved, so that's going to be the same for both versions. Then what we got is we got to start at a root here. Here's the second octave, 1 octave scale. Starting here, and we're going to go through the first version of the full scale. So starting here, jump over here. It's A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A. Again. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A. And backwards. Again, I use the, you can jump over, but I like to use this finger. And there you go. There's your the first version of your A natural minor scale. This is your second octave. Then instead of going up to here, you can't always do this. You'll go up here instead and then go to this note, because you're skipping that note. Let's replacing that. Doing backwards. It's kind of a weird one. I don't necessarily start there and go up that way very often, but it's something you can do. You can C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. And there you go. And same thing. You can work on this with all alternate picking in the very beginning. I mean, all downstrokes in the very beginning. Once you get used to it, feel more comfortable running through the scale, then you want to start working on alternate picking every single note. And again, say down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. And this is once you get used to where you're supposed to play these different scales. You want to know where the different roots are, where you start and end. And at that point, you're not going to have to say the note names. You're just going to have these patterns down pretty well. And then you can start working on alternate picking. So there you go. There's your third pattern. Actually went through the third pattern on the other video, the other lesson. And this one we went through the 2 1-octave C major scales and then 2 1-octave A natural minor scales contained within this one full scale pattern. So if you have any questions, let me know. Otherwise, we will just keep cruising on. There's 2 more patterns to go. All right, we'll see you there.